Welcome to Monday Motivation. I'm Tom Connolly, your local leadership coach. So this week, on Friday the 19th, it will be the 158th anniversary of the dedication of the Gettysburg National Cemetery, where President Lincoln delivered his famous address. And I didn't know what I thought I knew about President Lincoln until I took a course on him as a warrior leader, a wartime leader, at the War College. And it was taught by an expert on Lincoln, and it was amazing. And I learned many, many things. I'm going to share just a little bit of it. To do that, I want to read you this very short speech that made a huge impact on our country. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground, the brave living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it, far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Now, contrary to some opinion, evidence bears out that President Lincoln actually put great effort into this speech, and it's full of meaning. In this short speech, he connected the Declaration of Independence and the immense values set forth as the basis for our nation. He connected all of us, every one of us, to every veteran, every American who has sacrificed to make this republic the last great hope of mankind. And that our lives should be dedicated to the great task, be that none should have died in vain. And for that, I'm thankful. Does your life pay tribute to all those who have given us the gift of this freedom? It's not too late. Remember, all things are possible with prayer and heavy deadlifts. I'm Tom Connolly.